Can you really manifest your dream life, or is it just a myth? Some claim they've attracted wealth, success, and love through the power of their thoughts, while others call it nonsense. But what if science, yes, real neuroscience and quantum physics, actually supports the idea that your mind shapes your reality? In this video, we'll break down the scientific truth behind manifestation, debunk common myths, and reveal how you can use this knowledge to transform your life. Stay till the end, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you see the world forever. Have you ever thought about something, maybe a dream job, a new car, or even an old friend, and suddenly it appears in your life? Some call it coincidence, but others believe it's something much bigger: manifestation. This is where manifestation comes in. It's the idea that your thoughts, emotions, and focus have the power to shape your reality. That by aligning your mind with what you desire, you can literally pull it into existence. Sounds almost supernatural, right? For thousands of years, people have believed in the power of the mind. The ancient Egyptians had a saying, "As within, so without." In Hinduism, the concept of karma suggests that your inner world influences your outer reality. Buddhist philosophy teaches that our thoughts create our experiences. Even the Bible states, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." These teachings, separated by time and geography, all suggest one thing: your mind holds the power to shape your reality. But is there any truth to it? In the modern world, this idea has been repackaged under different names. The law of attraction, popularized by books like The Secret, claims that positive thoughts bring positive results. Countless successful people swear by it. Jim Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check years before he actually received that amount for his work in Hollywood. Oprah Winfrey credits manifestation for her rise from poverty to global success. Athletes, business leaders, and artists all tell stories of visualizing their dreams long before they became real. But why do so many people believe in it? Are these just isolated success stories, or is there something bigger at play? The truth is, we've all experienced moments that seem to validate manifestation. Have you ever fixated on something, a car, a song, an idea, and suddenly you start noticing it everywhere? Psychologists call this frequency illusion, but some say it's proof that your focus alters your reality. For centuries, people have believed that thoughts have power, that focusing on something intensely enough can somehow pull it into reality. It sounds mystical, almost magical. But what if science is now beginning to prove that this ancient belief might actually be true? To understand manifestation, we must first step into the strange world of quantum physics, a place where reality doesn't behave the way we think it should. In the early 20th century, scientists made a discovery that shook the very foundations of what we know about existence. They found that at the smallest levels of reality, inside the atom, matter behaves in an unpredictable way. The famous double-slit experiment revealed something shocking. When tiny particles were not being observed, they acted like waves, spreading out as if they were in multiple places at once. But the moment they were observed, they suddenly chose a specific location, behaving like solid particles. This experiment led to one of the most mysterious discoveries in science: the observer effect, the idea that reality changes when it is watched. But what does this mean for manifestation? Some scientists and researchers believe that consciousness itself is playing a role in shaping the material world, that our thoughts, intentions, and focus might not just stay inside our minds. They could be influencing the very fabric of reality. But let's leave the quantum world for a moment and look at something we understand a little better: the human brain. Neuroscience has uncovered something just as fascinating: the reticular activating system, or RAS. This small bundle of nerves acts as a filter between your conscious mind and the outside world. It decides what information is important and what gets ignored. Ever notice that when you start thinking about a certain car, you suddenly see it everywhere? Or when you learn a new word, it keeps popping up. That's your RAS in action. It's filtering your reality based on what you focus on. Now, imagine applying that same principle to bigger things: wealth, success, relationships. The more you focus on something, the more your brain starts noticing opportunities related to it. The people who seem to attract success aren't just lucky. Their minds are filtering out distractions and guiding them toward choices that align with their desires. But it doesn't stop there. Neuroscience also tells us about neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself based on repeated thoughts and experiences. When you visualize something consistently, your brain starts to treat it as if it's already real. Studies have shown that professional athletes who simply visualize practicing a skill activate the same neural pathways as those who physically train. This is why affirmations, vision boards, and visualization techniques are so powerful, not because they magically make things appear, but because they prime the brain to look for and act on opportunities that lead to real results. And then there's the power of belief. The placebo effect is one of the most well-documented phenomena in science. People who take a sugar pill, believing it's real medicine, often experience actual healing. Why? Because the mind and body respond to belief as if it were reality. The same concept applies to manifestation. When you believe deeply that something is possible, your brain and body align in a way that makes it far more likely to happen. This is why confidence, self-belief, and a clear vision are the foundations of success. But here's where most people get it wrong. Manifestation is not just thinking about what you want and waiting for it to appear. It's about alignment, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward your goal. When these three elements are in sync, that's when true manifestation happens. So, does manifestation really work? Science suggests that it does, but not in the way many people think. It's not magic. It's not simply wishing for something and expecting it to arrive at your doorstep. It's about understanding how your thoughts shape your perception, how your brain filters opportunities, and how belief influences your actions. When you put all of these together, manifestation stops being a mystical concept and starts becoming something very real, something that has the power to change your life. Over the years, movies, books, and self-help gurus have turned manifestation into something that sounds more like magic than science. And because of this, many myths have been created, myths that lead people to believe manifestation is either fake or effortless. But the truth is much more fascinating. One of the most common myths about manifestation is that all you have to do is think positively, and the universe will magically deliver what you want. People are told, just visualize your dream life and it will appear. But if that were true, everyone who ever wished for success, love, or wealth would already have it. Thinking positively is important, but it's only the first step. The real secret is alignment. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions all need to match your desires. Your brain operates on a confirmation bias, meaning it looks for evidence to support what you already believe. If you only think positively but don't take action, your brain won't create new opportunities. True manifestation happens when you combine clear intentions, strong emotions, and real-world effort toward your goals. Another myth is that manifestation is like waving a magic wand. Think of something today, and it will appear tomorrow. But life doesn't work that way. People who successfully manifest often spent years aligning their energy, beliefs, and actions with their goals. Science tells us that the brain needs repetition and reinforcement to create new patterns. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, requires consistent focus on a goal before real changes start happening. The key is persistence. Keep visualizing, keep affirming, and keep acting toward your goal. The more you reinforce the idea that something is possible, the more your brain will adjust to make it happen. Myth number 3. You don't have to take action, just let the universe do the work. Many people believe that once they set an intention, they can sit back and wait for the universe to deliver results. This is one of the biggest reasons why people think manifestation doesn't work. They expect things to fall into their laps without putting in any real effort. The universe may open doors, but you have to walk through them. This is called inspired action, when you feel a strong pull to take a step toward your goal, even if it's small. Successful manifestors don't just wish, they prepare themselves for the opportunities they want. They learn new skills, make connections, and take steps toward their dreams. The more effort you put in, the more chances you create for manifestation to work in your favor. Myth number 4. Manifestation is only for big things like money and success. Many people think manifestation is only about attracting huge life changes, millions of dollars, luxury homes, or dream careers. But in reality, manifestation is working every single day, in ways we don't always notice. Your mind is constantly filtering reality through your beliefs. If you train yourself to manifest small things, like a great parking spot, a good conversation, or a lucky break, you'll build the confidence and skills to manifest bigger things. The key is to start small and gradually strengthen your belief system so you can handle larger manifestations. Some people think manifestation is just about thinking about what they want. They make vision boards, repeat affirmations, and focus on their goals, but they don't feel anything. The problem: the energy behind the thought is just as important as the thought itself. Science shows that emotions send stronger signals to the brain than thoughts alone. When you deeply feel gratitude, excitement, or confidence about your goal, your body responds by releasing hormones that put you in a higher state of energy. This makes you more likely to take action, make better decisions, and attract opportunities that align with that energy. The secret to successful manifestation isn't just thinking, it's feeling your goal as if it's already real. Manifestation isn't about magic or wishful thinking. It's about training your mind to focus on opportunities, rewiring your brain for success, and aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward a goal. It requires belief, patience, and effort. The people who successfully manifest don't just think about what they want. They become the kind of person who attracts it. So, the next time someone tells you that manifestation is just about thinking happy thoughts, you'll know the truth. It's not about wishing, it's about aligning, believing, and acting. And when you do that, incredible things start to happen. So, 3 science-backed steps that can help you manifest what you truly desire. Step 1. Rewire your brain with clear intentions. The human brain operates like a highly advanced filtering system, processing billions of bits of information every second. But it doesn't show you everything, it only focuses on what it believes is important. This is controlled by the reticular activating system, RAS, a neural network that decides what deserves your attention. Ever noticed how when you start thinking about a certain song, you suddenly hear it everywhere? Or when you decide on a new car, that exact model keeps appearing on the road? That's not magic. That's your RAS at work. Now, apply this to your biggest goals. If you vaguely say, "I want success," your brain won't recognize the pathways to get there. But if you say, "I am running a thriving business that generates $10,000 per month, and I attract new clients effortlessly," your brain takes this as a command and begins filtering reality to match it. Your subconscious starts looking for patterns, opportunities, and connections you might have otherwise ignored. The first step to manifestation is to be extremely specific about what you want, because if your brain doesn't have a clear target, it cannot create the pathway to reach it. Step 2. Use visualization to trick your brain into believing it's real. What if I told you that your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality? Neuroscientific studies have shown that when you visualize something vividly, your brain activates the same neural pathways as if you were actually experiencing it. In one famous experiment, basketball players were divided into 2 groups. One physically practiced shooting hoops, while the other only visualized themselves practicing. Incredibly, the visualization group improved almost as much as those who actually trained. Why? Because their brains wired themselves for success before it even happened. This is the power of mental rehearsal. By visualizing your goal in detail, feeling the emotions of success, and imagining yourself already achieving it, you reprogram your subconscious mind to accept it as reality. But the key is emotion. Your thoughts alone don't create change, but thoughts charged with strong emotion do. If you can feel the excitement, confidence, and gratitude of achieving your goal before it happens, your brain and body start acting as if it's already real, making you more likely to take the actions that lead to it. Step 3. Shift your energy and take inspired action. Everything in the universe, including your thoughts and emotions, has a vibrational frequency. When you constantly focus on fear, doubt, or scarcity, you are tuning into a low frequency, which causes you to overlook opportunities and make choices that keep you stuck. But when you operate from a state of confidence, gratitude, and abundance, you shift into a high-frequency state, aligning yourself with the reality you want to create. This isn't just a spiritual concept, it's science. The placebo effect has proven that belief alone can trigger biological healing. Studies show that people who take sugar pills, believing they are real medicine, often experience actual improvements in health. This proves one thing: your body responds to belief as if it were reality. The same principle applies to manifestation. When you believe something is possible, your subconscious starts guiding your actions to make it real. But belief alone isn't enough. You must take inspired action. Manifestation is not about waiting. It's about moving toward your goal, recognizing synchronicities, and trusting that the right opportunities will present themselves. The universe meets you halfway, but only if you take the first step. Manifestation isn't magic. It's a scientifically backed process where your thoughts, emotions, and actions align to shape your reality. Quantum physics shows that observation influences reality, neuroscience proves that visualization rewires the brain, and psychology confirms that belief and focus create self-fulfilling prophecies. The key is clarity, emotional alignment, and taking inspired action, because the universe responds not to wishes, but to energy and effort. So, what are you manifesting today? Drop your biggest goal in the comments, and if you're ready to unlock your full potential, like this video, subscribe for more insights, and start aligning your mind with the life you want to create.